Hello, this is the Breast Love One Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. Okay, I'm just going to do a storyline reading on maybe it's a missing child, maybe it's a kidnapped child. I don't know. That's all I know is that I had the dream some days ago. I just didn't do a storyline on it. But in the dream myself, I had a child that wasn't my own because my children are not little. We was in a car. 2 men was driving. And I saw a church and I saw a big white cross. I wanted to get out of the car because I saw that where I was going at, or I didn't want to go there, whatever was going on. It wasn't the direction I was going or whatever. I just don't know with that. But I wanted to get out and the car wasn't being stopped, so I opened the door to get out while it was moving. And then the car got stopped. I jumped out. The child got out with me and I was hollering help to everybody. And I was swinging with my purse to the guys, right, for them to get back. So as far as the child, it was like I had a little black bag that belonged to the child. I guess the clothing was in, and I had my regular purse that I carry all the time. Now, by it being my regular purse that I carry all the time, I knew I wasn't going to some dressy place because it's just a purse that I carry all the time. So I had that on. I didn't have dress clothes on or anything like that, because I had that purse. So that's how I know. So I don't know who child it was though, and why would I have that child? I just don't know. It was like I was the protector of the child, if that makes sense. I don't know who child it was, but I love children though. So if these people meant the child some kind of harm, I guess I was going to protect the child. But I don't know if I was forced in a car myself along with the child or what it was. I have no idea. So I'm just going to see what God bring out as far as that dream. Because first I was thinking the child was mine, but then I said the child not mine. I don't have little children. So I got to thinking maybe the child might have been going somewhere, being taken somewhere. But was it through kidnapping? Or what was this? I don't even know. But let me just see, universe, you know all about that dream I had days ago that I asked you about. Whose child is that? And was I just serving as a mother figure in the child? Or was it me trying to protect the child or whatever this is? Because it was the church. I know it was a church and it was a big white cross. So the location was going to be a church going to. But I didn't want to go there. So that's why I was attempting to get out the car while I was moving to get out. Okay? So I had a big white cross to it. So let's flow. The driver was bald head, had no hair on his head. And then it was another person. So let's just flow. Right here, courtship. People, let me tell you about my best friend. Oh my goodness. People, let me tell you about my best friend. Deep. Okay, let's just flow. Universe. All about it, universe. You know all about it. Okay. Somebody thought they was better than somebody else. If it was done to you, would you like it? As far as a situation, let's just flow. I had to allow life to follow me to the best places in that dream, and that wasn't the best place. Be essential by coping. So the person thought they was better than me. If it was done to this person, would they like it? So this is a card we're asking God, could I trust the person? And God saying no, but don't hurt nobody. This person was crying out for attention and wanted to torture me or torture the child or whatever this is. something on a cell phone, pictures, goodies, videos, anything is on a cell phone, something that can help in a case or help in a situation. I pinpointed something that helped me up in life, pinpointed an action. So we have right here, what I did to somebody, did it want what somebody did to me or tried to do to me or whatever this is, or do to the child or whatever this is. Somebody wanted a pocket full at work. Let's just go. Somebody need to cleanse their mind because they acting doofy, like they don't know what's going on. Because there's a lack of love and some information that I was going to get to show that it was a lack of love for me. Well, for the child. Because somebody wanted love and treatment. Because somebody thought I was beautiful. But it's time to heal. Follow me? Somebody wanted to plant their fortune and took their best shot to plant their fortune. Because somebody's letting off their sexual tendencies. I'm the man. But need to clear their mind. Somebody need to let go of destruction and holding on to a corrupt pain. Because they're on something familiar, and that would be, I guess, that church, right? Because somebody was looking at me as not being worthy, not seeing my worth. So we got somebody who is drug addicted, takes pills or drugs or whatever. Okay? And we're going to say right here with the raped in the car, we're going to change it to stolen. So we got somebody stolen in a car. So either kidnapping of a child or kidnapping of me. Because I'm looking at that dream. Somebody wanted to get to that focus point to be a butterfly, or God was taking me there. Somebody chanced it and they chose. Because they wanted to stamp their name on it to have money in the bank. So we have, somebody thought I was not exempt. But I need to take heed to what was going to be seen and heard by me. Okay? I'm bruised, but I'm still me inside. But somebody was deciding they was going to be the conqueror in this thing. Because somebody might have felt bruised. Somebody had dormant behavior that's holding on to a keepsake. So we have right here, I was going to give somebody a speedy tongue lashing, or somebody me. Because somebody, I wasn't going to allow the neglect of myself. So we got God had to intervene and get in the middle here to make something happen, right? And God got in the middle because in the dream I opened up the door of the car and I got out while it was moving, and then it stopped. Because it was a child, seemed like I was saving a child, if that makes sense, because I don't have little children. So I was saving a child, looked like a little boy, but if it's not a little boy, whatever the child was, girl or boy, but it looked like it was a little boy, it looked like I was saving his child, if that makes sense. Had to make sure man is husband worthy, because whoever this is wasn't worthy to be my husband. Follow me? So we have right here that you want to be a daddy. We can take it another way. And this one, who are you really? I want to change, but I worry about others. So God said, who are you really? And God wanted me to change, right? And worry about others. So somebody was marveling at the gate and loving it. Because neutral, this jobs at the billboard. Jobs was slack, something as far as work. The sounds of me weigh somebody down there sick of hearing my voice, hearing me talk, hearing me fuss, or the child. You can call someone now and do what God says. To me, I'm scared. Instead of scared, nervous. So with this, I'm going to say like inside the car, maybe I got to talking. Because, well, I don't remember seeing myself talk in the dream. It just seems like I was saying, wait a minute, we're not going the right way or something like that. Like somebody taking you another direction. Change course. Might have made me nervous or scared, like it said, right? But then God said, call somebody. So getting out of the car, I called somebody because I said, help, help. Get what I'm saying? I was isolated. But for a coping mechanism, or somebody tried to isolate me, get me isolated, right? Me and whoever this child is. Okay, I was wishing for a good decision, but God said I was hand in hand with the enemy in that car. Now this is my dream, right? So I was trying to figure out whose child I got, and that means somebody tried to kidnap me. If not try to kidnap me, try to get me to go somewhere. Get me to go to church, because that was church in my dream. Did not get me to go to church, but the church was not a good place in my dream. That wasn't a good place for me to go. Okay, let's just go another one. I don't know. I think I was trying to protect this child. I don't know whose child it is, though. But you know about it. Whose child is this? Look at God. Look at God. Look at God. God said, I was saving a child's life in that dream. What is life? What is the cost of a life? This is a death card. So I was saving that child's life in my dream. I was calling for help. I got out of that car. Can we really be friends? Because I saw we wasn't friends. We couldn't be friends. No, that was a negative. Follow me. Somebody need to apologize and tell the truth here in a situation. Somebody tried to pretend like we're friends and we're not friends. Wanted me to incorporate some playful energy. Plant a seed of playful energy. Thoughts swirling in my mind. Or this person's at the duplex. Wait a minute. Okay, somebody's living an abstract way of living, and they wanted to bloom into the flower that they felt they was. But it was a carbon copy of something that happened before. So, do not let your emotions stop you from going to a place. So, in my dream, this was a church, so not letting my emotions stop me from going to a place. And it's usually a place God wants you to go to, and that would be, churches are considered a good place to go. But in the dream, I had to let my emotions stop me from going, because this church here represented negative. Soft trinket, whatever it was, coin, ring, cross, or whatever it was. Because God was saying to me, don't let what you seek ruin your life, because me going that direction to this place, to this church that I saw in my dream, that was going to ruin my life. Look what God's saying. You can't find it. I got out of that car. It's time for somebody to call. It's time to grow up. Because somebody asked me, or going to ask me, am I available? Some kind of way to try to go somewhere, church or wherever, right? But it's not going to be good. Look at this card. That's a negative card. Where I say, no, I'm done. Clap back, the person to me to the person, talk back, or whatever might happen there. Going somewhere where it's supposed to be light, and church is supposed to be light, but it's negative. Get what I'm saying? Somebody overprotective as far as where they live at, and that would be maybe of the church. Because somebody vengeful, he is there and he's vengeful. Look at God with these cards. Let's not mask to smell a foul, because it was foul what somebody tried to attempt to do or did do. But I got deep feelings about already. Somebody eating meat with sauce on it. So circumstances stopped me from framing for a lifetime with this person here. You won't go into church, follow me. However, thoughts spinning, where somebody anxious with me or somebody else. So we have things, somebody thought things are starting to change, or I know things are starting to change, because somebody is single. I want to know if I'm single, or somebody biracial, or some kind of way, or whatever's going on with them as far as their race. eat a certain kind of way. And I do, vegan. Somebody gonna talk to me about how I eat. But I got a sixth sense, or I had a sixth sense about the TP, and that would be that church. God said when I start to feel, the real me was going to come up. And I started to feel inside that car. And the real me came out. And I saw that something was fishy. Sixth sense about the TP. Right? Move away from anything that annoys me in a situation. So I had a sixth sense. So we have right here, do I really believe what I hear? Do I really believe as far as God? Or do these people? So my eyes was all watery, seeing things in slow motion. But I was going to be a warrior in this thing. I had a stable mind. So we had, somebody was observing to see if I was genuine in the dream or in real life or whatever this is. Unfortunately, it was dealing with a she-bear, and that's myself. Woman in charge, a go-getter, a woman about business. God told me stop looking around and change house, get away from that church. Because I wanted sincere and secure, and it wasn't happening there. Or somebody else wanted that. Okay? Somebody had burden some kind of way, but I wasn't their burden, and they can't take their burdens out on me. But God said if I had burdens, I had to do something about it. If I wasn't happy with things, do things the right ways, and that was to change house and get away from there. But to the surface of a thing I was, or somebody else, or is this situation. Something was extraordinary for me or for the person or the people or whatever it is that I had to return to the sender. What we have right here was hidden feelings inside that somebody needed to just say. Okay, wearing revealing clothes, did a certain kind of clothing. Okay, if you know the person, should you tell on the person? Yes, you should tell on the person, God said. If wearing revealing clothes, whatever it is. So if the person wearing a uniform or whatever's going on, or somebody wearing certain kind of clothes as far as a lady or whatever this is. Because it was horrifying. I was trying to distinguish something in the situation. So, I don't know whose child that is. That would seem like I'm being like a caregiver to protect. Seem like I'm in the dream as a caregiver or protector of this child, but whose child is it? Because it's not mine. I don't have little kids. Whose child is that? What I'm still trying to figure out whose child that I'm trying to guard with my own life to protect. Whose child? Or is that me as a child? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. It could be me as a child, me as a grown-up, serving as my mother, and me as a child, if that makes sense. I'm trying to figure out whose child would I be having. Okay, one more. You know. And I hear 6 cents. I hear 6 cents. 6 cents. 2 more. Somebody wasn't knowing about a pandemic. Could have interfered with work. Just knowing about a pandemic. Somebody's wondering if they could trust a man, and that means no. Okay, somebody got the grandstand, and that wasn't kosher. Somebody was trying to get things together for speedy recovery, get some stuff together. Maybe they had COVID, something like that. Or maybe they just ain't had work or whatever this is. Okay, somebody want to know, do he really care? Do she really care? Or somebody really care? Somebody was stepping out at nighttime with a sage or a fire sign, or somebody at nighttime that was adventurous. You know, some kind of wherever they was going. Somebody need to value others. Newsflash. Somebody dealing with a Judas. Wonderful conqueror. Somebody's going to be a wonderful conqueror. So that's dealing with a Judas. Refuse to stand in a puddle, God says, because it'll keep me wet. I was driven to be guided to my path. God said, but will I go? No. I had to have a clear mind. Some kind of way I was upset, or somebody else was upset that needed to have a clear mind. Somebody wanted me to get in it like a socket connection, just get in this thing with me, with whatever it is. Okay, he fought me some kind of way, financially, mentally, physically, verbally, emotionally, some kind of way. Somebody fought me, whoever it is. That says she did it. A female did something. Or the person fought me as far as they wanted me to do something. Or some female did something, whoever she is. Power. I had to see the power of my mind. I had power of my mind, and I saw, because God told me put the brakes on it, the brass love one, and I made it with that car. Put the brakes on because I got out the car with it moving in my dream. Oh, I got away from that church back then. Wait a minute. Okay, we have right here, believe what you wish, I'm making a change. So God told me to put the brakes on and get away from that place before, that church that I was at that time. Or we can just put it in with the dream last night and focus on the dream totally. The brakes got put on some kind of way in the dream, and I jumped out. Because God says that, it's like that. I was saying, believe what you wish, I'm making a change, I'm not going, or whatever, maybe, something like that. Okay, the X is not for you. God said the X is not for me. Nobody's perfect, though the person figuring nobody's perfect in the world, but we got a funeral parlor card, so some kind of way this person, God said, we got the funeral parlor card coming because the X is not for you, because the X will have me in a funeral parlor, or the X need to go on treatment, anything like that. Unfortunately, something didn't smell right to me, follow me, in that dream. Okay, so I got a person to act like an air sign. If it's not a Gemini, it was going to be Frank. It was a comrade toward me, somebody who was taking some kind of drugs that was a bureaucrat. So we have right here, it's trying to, there's going to be some, not sure of where I was going in that car at first. But like I said, I saw that the directions was changed and I wasn't going in the intended place I supposed to have been going. And I said something about it. Wait a minute, this is not the right direction. See, and it goes with this God. I was dealing with somebody who wasn't loyal. And here's the riding, was riding me. Because I needed a person to ride me wherever it was. Because I didn't have the money to go. So this person guilty as charged and is going to be on letterhead. Person saying we true friends. But we never been true friends. And I'm done. Person need to look in the mirror at the person's self and have a grounded type of way of loving. If the person want to love somebody, follow me. Or act like a Taurus or act like an Earth sign. Person need to reveal it that the person was wrong, follow me. I was looking at the positives because the person had a checkered past. Or the person want me to look at the positives, even though the person got a checkered past. Death of anything that did not serve this person wanted to get rid of. A relationship of anything that kills the hopes and emotions of this person wanted to get rid of. Because we got the death and we got the funeral parlor. This person was upset, outside walking upset, or in the house or whatever. I said okay. When I needed to fight my battles, I said okay. I hooked myself on to these people, this person, and these people, this personal serpent. I need to take baby steps in my thinking. Okay, if it hurts, I need to voice it. I had to be strong, tough, and beautiful, and know when to make the right move in the situation, and I did. I was feeling protected by this person, or because it was church, but there was a book of lies. It was nothing but lies. I was getting my freedom from a fortress that was being a church member. I mean, I wasn't a church member, but of being dedicated. Because God says, what was life to me? Because my life was going to be taken or snatched dealing with this place here. God said, what was I going to do to save me? Because God said, I got to save me no matter what. I had to start being responsible for the self, rely on the self, rely on God and the self. But no more lack. Because I was dealing with a kinkster who wanted to supersize and grow. But God says right now, at that time, God told me, you better get on your path to brass loved one. So it was an honorable time set, date. Some kind of way. Gathering up information about me and walking all over me as a person. Somebody need to get more sleep to become more energetic, or it's high some kind of way. So we had somebody said something and the other person said, for what blank? Finding my parents even matter, being adopted. So in this situation here, because it was a child in the car, so the child was being adopted, the child was being kidnapped, the child was being babysitted, cared for, whatever was going on here. The child wanted the child's parents though. I don't know who that child was still. Somebody was drinking whatever, juice or water or whatever, while passing by a lot of people in the car. God says how to control things the best way you can, or me, or whoever this is the head structure. I feel it's me. So it was obvious that I'd be scared of nothing, because this person knew that he must respect me, and this is my path, a healing path. I had to leave destruction behind, and this place and these people was destruction. God says stealing will only help, because I'm a conscious thinker. Here's the person again. This person, somebody hooking notes about this person and his so-called friend, or his so-called friend is hooking notes and him about me. So we have pinpointed something and complained about it, because this person wanted to take me somewhere that I wasn't familiar with, and I put trust in this person. Finally, I'm in a safe and happy place. So if I would have went with this person, with these two together, with these three cards, look at this card, next card. When all three of these together is a negative. When all three together is a negative. First one is person, person was going to take me somewhere where I'm not familiar with, but I trust the person. Next one is finally I'm in a safe and happy place. So this would be the person kill me where I'm with God. The next one is it was hard and complicated for this person to show me good. You murder somebody, you don't show them good, get my direct. Next card is this person left me out in the cool. Might like the color coral. All of it go together. And there's going to be some kind of activity on the telephone to this person. That's what maybe the plan was. Maybe this is what the plan was. pinpoint it and complain. Maybe this was what the plan was. I still don't know why I had somebody, whose child it was. Unless it was me as a child and some grown person. I was serving as a grown person in my own dream as a mother, a caregiver, and I was the child being protected by being taken somewhere to some place. Did I see the adoption card I think I saw? Or did I? Yeah, the adoption agency maybe. Maybe the child is getting adopted. I don't know. Okay, let me try it in there. More. It was time to act, and somebody was going to promise it's time to act, to do something negative to me, or kidnap me, kidnap the child, or whatever this is, or this from when I left. Back then, this ex, well, the person ain't no ex, but the person. Okay, standing up against the beast. Okay, you have a choice to stand up against the beast because it was abuse. Sometimes what God's saying. God's number, grace number 5. Because somebody, I was on the battlefield, somebody wanted me to be submissive. Somebody want to go home. Gets all caught when you feel stuck. Somebody somewhere they want to go home. So we have actually in a car, I felt like that too in the dream, trying to get out, wanting to go home, but it could be somebody else. So teaching children my path, working with kids, and I did do that. I was a daycare provider for a long time. Okay, working with around green leafy foliage, looking at something superficial. I got number 4, could be at least 4 people. I got an epiphany or somebody else, and I was jovial. Okay, I heard that before. Somebody want me to think about something. So it's going to be a miracle for somebody not to become the felon, or for the person to become the felon. Time in life is like a movie. He is there. Let me see. My lawyer said, you gotta remember what God said you was, a wonderful conqueror. So God said I'm a wonderful conqueror. I think in here, I had to rely on myself to elevate my own self, not on this person or nobody this person knew, because this person is sadistic, needs support, so soul support. The person was posing as what the person wasn't while I was seeking refuge. There was a witness some kind of way that saw me there, or saw something, that somebody may pass on something as far as a situation. Somebody's looking for work, but need to go home and look on the computer. Okay, somebody was trying to see how long it was going to be with a female, how long it's going to be with me being there, or maybe somebody else. Got number 9. Somebody thought they did well. You did well. Got 103, October the 3rd. I had a lot of, I wanted to express with somebody to me. Somebody temporarily abused their power with me. Number 13. The Friday the 13th. So we got, somebody was going to begin and go ahead with whatever they had planned. Just pricing something to butter me up. We were trying to price something to butter me up. We were trying to find an amount of money or something. Okay, whose blank is this? Something somewhere had no business being. In the car, behind the glass doors, in the actual glass, in the car window, the windowsill or whatever, something wasn't right. So if we was inside the car in my dream, we had no business being in that car. Something wasn't right. We got food again. Somebody might be eating. Somebody saying, try me if you dare, made a threat. We got to taste what's on my plate, throw away the scraps. I was holding on to something for dormant behavior with somebody else, and it was showtime for somebody, like a movie. Somebody in the car was trying to make something happen, occur. I was in my feelings with a person in the car, so we got glance at the moon. Somebody glancing at the moon. Somebody going to invite in and Shan talking in the support group, court, actual support group, court, or somewhere, some kind of office. 13 again, we got 2 13s. Somebody needed a revamp as far as work, some kind of way. They was doing stuff all night, all day, or whatever it was, some kind of work they was doing. Dealing with a symbol or logo or company, whoever it is. Okay, so that universe. I don't know who child that is. So let me just see, how old was that child about that? Let me look at that child again. Let me see that child. That child was small though. That child was between the ages of 5 and 7. That wasn't a big child. 5, 6. Small child. One more Lord and I'm gonna end it. We got cops. So we got, if not cops, we got leaders. We have some kind of leaders that it's a merge card. Okay, or trafficking is really a merge card, holding hands forever. So might be dealing with cops. Dealing with cops, if it's forever, that means you're going to be in jail with cops for a long time, the rest of your life, anything like that. I'm trying to wiggle it because gotta face it current straight. God says God got these back to back. Look at those 2 cards. Gotta face things. It's not raising the lollipops here, God, again. This is real life. It's not snowballs and lollipops. Because you live in a political area, a racist area, or whatever this is, you wanted to solve for wealth. You can't catch up with rain energy. You wanted the needs met, but that's abuse, God said. Okay. You have to be strong for the best outcome, God says, because you're going to be holding on to life. Oh, I would have been. So God says right here that I had to have a mindset of a balanced mindset. Yeah. You need to have a mindset of a balanced mindset and a Libra kind of mindset. Okay, so we got right here dying of a spouse, or some kind of way a spouse died, or relationship ended, divorce, or a spouse died. So some kind of way to heal yourself by coming forward. It's in your genetics to be hateful, to be mean, in your blood, in your bloodline. Mean person. Okay, you took me as a plaything. Okay, so we got number 1. way, wherever you live, you must go on with your life as you should, God says. And I must also, because I was an enabler for somebody to have financial gain. Somebody was competing with me, yelling, screaming, complaining. But God says, I'm ready to it says right here, I'm ready to be guided to my path. I had told God, and God let me. I exist for a bigger reason than what you people think. You didn't notice that I was of a different caliber. You need to check yourselves and do some soul searching. So we have right here that knowing all money green. You're trying to make money in the wrong ways with this God. That's a way that God don't approve of money being made. Lying, cheating, stealing, conniving, or swindling, or whatever this is. Right? I ain't get to see none of you people. Because if I did, it would be what this card say, looking straight and talk eye to eye contact with you, no biting my tongue and tell you like it is. Or what it is. Because you tatted and you're gonna need a marker. But if I got in the car and go anywhere with you, I would be tatted and I would need the marker. But it's the other way around. Okay, I feel that's it for this one. Because I was in the car in the green, but not in out here in real life out here.